Was during those times when I was younger, I wanted athletic children.
Right.
So therefore, I dated those who had an athletic background.
Right. So so a lot of people go for aesthetics.
Oh,
Chad Johnson says,
listen.
I won't, if I have boys or girls, I want them to be able to play basketball, football, if they play track, I'll play softball, whatever it is. I want little athletes.
Listen, I need to see, what did you do in high school? Did you cheer? Did you play volleyball? Did you run track?
Right.
Did you do
Softball,
anything athletic?
soccer?
Do you have footage of anything? Then you check the ankles. No, listen. No, you're laughing. You're laughing.
You're crazy.
Listen, the most important foundation in any sport you play is your what? Your footwork.
Yeah.
Your footwork. If you ain't got the foundation and have the proper
small ankles?
Yeah, I mean, it got to be right. You can't have cankles.
All right. Welcome, you guys. Welcome into the show. Today, I'm your man, KTJ, and today we got a good one. We got Chad Johnson. This one has to be a very old one, but it's still, it resurfaced on the internet. And so I think this is a good one and a good time to talk to men and women about vetting, right? Now, this is a funny video, and Chad made it funny, but what I really want you to pay attention to is vetting, right? The reason that you either have success or failure in your relationships is going to come down to the beginning and how you started, because how you started is how things will be. All right. So let's get into it. Let's check out more of this, and we'll come back and talk it up a little bit more. All right, let's go.
Then you got men these days. You go after these beautiful women.
Yeah.
You go on dates to these 5-star restaurants. Nah, go to Dave and Buster's. See about a lateral movement. Can she run? Can she move? Then you have kids and you wonder why they got 2 left feet and they get picked last in PE. Huh? Because you're going for aesthetics. Yeah, she's gorgeous. But when you have a kid, then what?
Right.
I'm not raising models.
Right.
I don't want no model.
Right.
I don't care how fine you are. Can you run the 40? How is your lateral movement? Can you jump? My reason was during those times when I was younger.
All right, so let's talk about this. So what we're actually talking about, y'all, is vetting, right? Have you qualified the person that you're interested in, right? Let's say you meet this woman, she's, maybe even on the apps, and you're looking for a certain kind of woman. Now, let's say that you're serious about it, right? And you're actually looking for a real life partner. Tell me this, what criteria do you have for somebody? Or is fine and a big booty all you need? What is the criteria that the person needs to cover for you to say this person is somebody that I can grow with and that I can go with? All right. And there's a couple of things that you need to be aware of. Character, right? What kind of person is she? Now I'm just talking about the women's side right at the moment. I'm coming to the men's side. What kind of person is she? What does she, what is valuable to her? Here's another one. Did she grow up with her father? What kind of relationship did she have with her father? Okay. Because I know some women who had a tough time. They grew up with the father, but the father was emotionally absent. And he was just like a rock sitting there who paid bills. Okay. And they didn't have any respect, or maybe even it was abusive. Right. So I think these things are important for you to pay attention to and have conversation about when you're vetting a person. All right. Let's hear more about this from Ochocinco.
I wanted athletic children.
Right.
So therefore, I dated those who had an athletic background.
Right. So you were so.
All right. So let's stop there, y'all. If you want a woman, if you want children and you desire children, what is the criteria for the person that you want? Right. One of the things that I didn't know that I was doing this on purpose, but one of the things that I wanted intelligent children, right? And I wanted intelligent musical children. I'm a musician. My wife is a scientist, and both of our kids now are in college, and taking very heavy in academics, got academic scholarships, right? I didn't do this on purpose, but I'm telling you, you should start doing these things on purpose, y'all, so that you can end up with a really good situation if you plan for it ahead of time.
A lot of people go for aesthetics.
Oh,
Chad Johnson says, I want, if I have boys or girls, I want them to be able to play basketball, football, if they play track, I play softball, whatever it is. I want little athletes.
Listen, I need to see, what did you do in high school? Did you cheer? Did you play volleyball? Did you run track?
All right, so stop right there. Listen, y'all, you know what? One of the things he's doing right now is he's asking questions, right? Some of you are not asking enough questions. Let me flip over to the guy side, right? Ladies, you should have some questions for this guy. Even for him, did he grow up with his father? If he didn't grow up with his father, was there a male mentor around? How did he learn how to become a man, how to shave, how to do all the things? You should ask these questions. Let's keep going.
Right.
Did you do anything athletic? Do you have footage of anything? Then you check the ankles. No, listen. No, you laughing. You're laughing.
You're crazy.
Listen, the most important foundation in any sport you play is your what? Your footwork.
Yeah.
Your footwork. If you ain't got the foundation, have the proper
small ankle.
Yeah, I mean, something you got to be right. You can't have cankles.
Now, one of the things I like about this is I like the fact that a man is thinking about this ahead of time, right? For you guys who are fathers already, or you guys who desire to be fathers one day, you have to create a vision for your children. You have to create a pattern of what you desire them to be in the future. Now, of course, it's all up to them to actually do it or not do it, right? It's all up to them to either fulfill it, to go in that direction, or just go in whatever direction they want, right? But at least they get the start. One of the things I did with my kids is I wanted them to just taste all the sports. I said, look, you don't have to be a basketball star. You don't have to be a football star, but I'm going to put you in the environment where you can learn, because team sports teach you a lot, right? So I put them in swimming. I put them in basketball. I put them in football. I put them in baseball. We put them in all the sports and all the activities so that then they can choose to do whatever it is that they wanted. Now, it happens to be both kids ended up just wanting to be good at academics, but they had the opportunity. So the thing is, you have to be looking at putting your kids in position to succeed. Let's keep going.
Then you got men these days. You go after these beautiful women.
Yeah.
You go on dates to these 5-star restaurants. Nah, go to Dave and Buster's. See about a lateral movement. Can she run? Can she move? Then you have kids and you wonder why they got 2 left feet and they get picked last in PE. Huh? Because you're going for aesthetics. Yeah, she's gorgeous. But when you have a kid, then what?
Right.
I'm not raising models.
Right.
I don't want.
I'm not raising models. I like that. I like that. It's self-awareness that he's putting in them. He's putting that confidence and that conversation already up front, that look, we're not out here trying to raise no models and make somebody, do something like that. He's an athlete. He's a renowned, award-winning athlete. And why wouldn't you want that? So the question is, guys, are you talking to these women about your financial futures together? Are you able to paint the picture about what it is you want and how you see the future? Now, are you able to translate that and have a conversation about that to the lady who's sitting in front of you? Because listen, it takes much more than a big booty and a smile to make it in today's times. So I want you guys to start vetting these women more, right? I want you to decide, okay, we're going to have real conversations before we go any further to make sure that we are right for each other. All right. So look, I got something that I want to show you guys, and I think it's going to be really valuable for you. 101 date night ideas. If you can't come up with some good ideas for date night, go on onto the, I'm going to have the link down below. You can go on there, get this ebook, and it's going to just give you the ideas. Look, it's enough to try to like do all these things and try and figure out what's going to be good, what's going to be not good. I have already created it for you. So go to click the link in the bio, the link down below, and get yours today. Get your ebook, Date Night, and the topic is Date Night, 101 Date Night Ideas. This is going to short circuit the process for you and help you to have better dating experiences. All right. Till next time, peace and love. We'll see you next